Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Chet here from Avion Technology. We are a digital agency based out of the northwest suburbs of Chicago, and our specialty is in helping other digital agencies turn around and become profitable and scaling up. We also work with a lot of small businesses, and this week I'm focusing on janitorial services business. So the janitorial services business, as we all know, is a backbone industry within the US. Oh, by the way, before I go ahead, please do not, this is just a conversation. Please do not construe anything of what I say as a medical, financial, or legal advice. So the janitorial services industry is a backbone service, right? In fact, I remember during COVID, it was probably one of those essential services that we needed to keep, society and the economy functioning. So a lot of our clients are actually janitorial services companies. We work with a lot of them to create their websites, create their apps, and they have, this video is about the state of the union of the janitorial services industry. So what do we see in this industry? Well, for starters, we see that COVID has really enhanced people's awareness about hygiene, about the importance of hygiene, right? So this is an industry which has definitely seen a lot of uptick ever since COVID happened. That's number one. Number two, along with that, what you're seeing is a lot of labor shortages, right? Because there's just so much demand. There's not enough labor supply to meet all these challenges. So this industry is facing a lot of labor challenges. The way it is coping up with these labor shortages is actually by adopting technology. So you see a lot of IoT, and you see a lot of, like the Roomba app, for example, right? The Roomba, the cleaner, right? The robot cleaner, right? So you're seeing a lot of robotics and IoT kind of come into play in this sector, and you see a lot of them, a lot of the companies using this to kind of mitigate labor shortages. Based on whatever I've heard from a lot of my clients, there's also, customers also have become extremely environmentally friendly, and they are demanding a lot of eco-friendly solutions from businesses, right? Right from the kind of cleaners that you use, and the right kind of solvents that you use. Everything, today businesses, their clients have gotten much more kind of environmentally sensitive, right? Because we all know we're kind of heading towards a climate disaster. So everyone's kind of becoming cognizant that we all have to do our little to kind of pitch in and make sure the economy, the climate doesn't go for a six. The next thing is there's a lot of regulatory compliance which is entering into this business, and that's probably a great thing, because we always have seen that in businesses where there's more and more regulatory oversight in critical services business, right? Like aviation was one of those, right? Where because it was mission critical, there was more and more regulation. And because there was more and more regulation, things became more and more safer. So there's a lot of regulatory compliances which have started coming into this sector. The next thing that we see is a lot of service niche-based players, right? So, for example, one of my clients, he just services labs. So that's medical facilities, right? That's his niche. So you have a lot of players coming in who just work with a lot of niches, right? So that's, you're definitely seeing that. And I think the final point in this state of the union for the janitorial services industry is that there's a lot of market fragmentation, right? So you have a lot of medium and small size players entering the market, so it's extremely competitive. So on the whole, the one takeaway from this would be that this is definitely an industry which is seeing a lot of upswing, especially since the pandemic. But at the same time, they're struggling with a lot of labor shortages, and therefore, in order to mitigate that, they're turning towards technology. A lot of my clients have actually started using their website and their apps for generating a lot of kind of bottom of the funnel, loyalty based awareness. So they're getting a lot of churn from their existing customers and a lot of business from their existing clients. So they're using apps for that. They're also using their apps for scheduling their custodians and making sure that their operations are streamlined. but definitely seeing a lot of integration of technology, a lot of niche players entering the market, and a lot more regulatory oversight. If you ask me, this industry is just going to keep on booming. I think it'll find a way to kind of get over the labor problems, but this is definitely an industry to watch out for. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my little take on the janitorial services industry. Here at Avion, we've helped a lot of janitorial services companies create excellent websites and apps. So if you're one of those, give us a shout. These are my coordinates, and yeah, it's Friday today, so hope all of you have an amazing rest of the week. Thank you so much.